It's the $0 challenge for summer. Come on in, welcome to my home. So I did it. This is the $0 challenge for summer, and this is what I've done. Take a look. While spending absolutely no money, I have redecorated my office with the things that I've already had. And I've had some of these things for years, and you've seen some of them. While others were actually new finds that I found like out in nature. Let's go through this pretty quickly. As you can see from my bookcase, I used a piece of wood as the main focal point. All it is just a slab of wood that I'd found laying in a parking lot of all places. I use that behind some things, and it gives me more of a natural woodsy kind of feel. Now, when you think of things to decorate with, you can think outside the box. I knew that I needed to pull in some green to balance out my green and blue theme. The green that I used were just mixing bowls that I had. I use these in such a way that I can then intersperse the green and blue theme throughout the room, because I'm really big on making sure that that color scheme goes throughout the house, which you'll get to see at a later date. You'll see a whole house tour of my nice beachy green and blue theme. But as you can tell just by looking in this room, the green and blue is dispersed everywhere. The patterned curtains are actually just sheets that I've done a video on how to make your own curtains using bed sheets. You can check that out by clicking that eye in the sky. It will show you how I made those really quickly. I also made the chair cushion from just a old shower curtain, and that was really cool. Now the chair cover, which is actually covering a hideously bright green chair, that is something which took a lot of time, and it's not the greatest thing that I've ever done, but it was really worth it. Now, other things which I did do was I camouflaged a lot of the stuff which would then be sort of an eyesore. Since it is a beach theme, I went with just plain white, well actually cream color curtains to go over and hide the things which I didn't want to have exposed. This gives me more of that nice beachy kind of airy feel without, giving a lot of pattern into the room. As you can see in other spots of the room, it's just plain and simple wood and natural things. Now what I do like on my bookcase is the quote-unquote flowers that I have. The vase is just the remnants of other flowers put into the vase to make it look like it's a flower arrangement or a natural flower arrangement. I used an antique scale that I've had forever to remind people that yes, I do a cooking show. And this is the spot where I am a lot of times to record various videos which you may or may not see, depending upon which channel that you're watching. But that was my $0 challenge. There is nothing in here that cost any money. In case you're wondering, the wooden boxes underneath my hutch, they're not real. It's actually some of the wallpaper that I had left over from when I was doing my laundry room. Yeah, it's just contact paper put on cardboard boxes. This is the color I decided not to use, but this time I got to use it, and it gives a nice rustic feel. And I love using things in a rustic way. Check out at the lower part of my bookcase, you'll notice that I've just used plain burlap bags, and all they are is just put on a curtain rod and then tucked in. I didn't do anything to them, so that way they can just cover up some of the things which I don't want to have exposed. It is so easy to do $0 decorating when you just look at things in a different way, or use what you have in a different combination. I loved using things from my kitchen, from outdoors, all over. Let's take another look. So how about you? Did you do the $0 challenge? If you did, let me know down in the comments. I will link up your video in a playlist that we can all share and see, and we can see what everybody did for their $0 challenge. And don't forget, you can follow me on most social media at cmcolemanhome. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. You can share it. Don't forget to subscribe and check out the other videos on this channel. I love making these videos for you, and I hope I get to see you again next time.